welcome everybody to Trash by Daylight. My name is Cubeproductions. Today we're using Skull Merchant as always, using a chase focused build. This build, first we're using Xenophobia. Every time we injure a survivor, we basically give them a debuff on all things. And if all 4 are injured, they get a 12% debuff to all things. Scorcher Pain Resonance, y'all know what this does, not gonna even explain it. We have Dissolution. After you hit a survivor, either by your normal swing or by any means really, after 3 seconds, it will activate, and then if a survivor vaults the pallet during the 20 seconds, the pallet will automatically break if it's a fast vault. And save best for last, every time we hit a survivor who's not the obsession, we get a 5% stacking buff, where basically it will make it so that way our basic attack cooldown will be 5% less, and it stacks 8 times. We have low power mode, so we can use our drones faster, and battle targeting processor to make them hindered longer. Now, at the time of recording this video, low power mode did get a nerf, and I do have a video coming up with me using low power mode even though it got nerfed. And it's a big nerf because basically, like I told y'all on my tier list video, low power mode is the best add-on she has because the ability to put more drones down is always good. But at the exact same time, the change they did is kind of cool, so I gotta make a video of course on it to see how good it is. But without further ado, let's get into the game so I can show you how great Dissolution is with the new Skull Merchant. Okay, playing on Disturbed Ward. I actually really like this map a lot, and I don't know a lot of people love this map, but I definitely love this map. So I put a drone in the main building, Lex will be spawned, in the main building, in the shack, Lex will be spawned in the shack, so we can put a drone there. So I'll put drones in this particular area because I know that a lot of survivors will probably run over here, especially since there's really good pallets here. I'm also going to use the unhittable side effect to my advantage, so I can hopefully stick with more survivors. Someone gets immediately touched by my drones. I'm like, oh. Now I'm gonna grab that girl right there, but I'm an idiot and I didn't grab her because I just forgot how unhittable works. So someone with my drones, I know he's in the shack probably because the radar says so. So I'm gonna go over here and this girl is gonna run towards me and I'm like, yes, that's what you do. Yes. So now I'm going to score trick because even though I don't really want to waste my score trick that fast, I do want to try and get all the gens not be completed because of how I play Skull Merchant. I would rather use all my score trick pain resonances early because then they'll still have 5 gens and then it's like, okay, they have 5 gens. Now they all have to rescue each other and they also gotta complete 5 gens. Rather, I'll let them do gens and then they have less objectives to do, but I still have to deal with the fact that it's like 5 billion survivors. So luckily for me, this girl gets droned and now I'm gonna hit her and I get a free hit. So because she decided to go in the middle of nowhere. So now I have Dissolution activated. Now the only problem with Dissolution was the reason why I don't use it all the time, and if you notice in my other videos, I decided to use what's in that perk? I decided to use Hex Blood Favor instead. The reason why Dissolution is kind of when it comes to Skull Merchant is because, in case you don't know, whenever you place your drone down, you become undetectable. When you become undetectable, that means you have no terror radius. If you have no terror radius, if a survivor were to vault a pallet in your so-called terror radius, it wouldn't activate Dissolution anymore because your terror radius no longer exists. So that's the only problem. So make sure you're aware of the fact that you use that Dissolution activated and you don't put too many drones down. As long as you're aware of that, then Dissolution's fine. But sometimes you put a drone down like instinctively, like, oh, yes, I need to put a drone here because this is where a survivor will go. Well, I need to put a drone here because the survivor is going this way, and then you put a drone there. But in reality, you could just not put a drone there at all. So luckily for me, this girl is going to get exposed, not exposed, is going to get droned. So I'm hoping I can get a 3rd stack of lock on her so I can make her get injured. But instead what happens is I have to hit her and then she gets injured because of my drone. But that's Dissolution activated, so now if she vaults a pallet, it will break. But instead she vaults the window, and I'm like, okay. Now if you look on the left, I already have 3 people, my hook radar is already at 3. So I'm like, yes. So I'm gonna expose her, not expose her. I'm going to slow her down twice. And thanks to the battle targeting processor, she gets exposed, and she gets, I can't expose, what's wrong with me? She gets hindered 13% instead of 10%, which is really good for me, so I can catch her. Now she could have easily extended that chase by just deciding to go to the pallet inside the main building, but for some reason she instead didn't go to the pallet and she just kept going this way, so that was kind of weird, because there's 2 pallets in the main building and she definitely was right next to it, so I was a little confused why she didn't go towards it, but whatever. So this girl has bullet orbits, I'm like, ah. But then someone else runs in front of me like, what are you doing? Like, this game is so weird. So Sadly, I haven't got any value out of my Desolation yet, but I know I'm gonna get value out of it because of how it works. So this girl is gonna try and rescue in front of me, like I'm not there. So now I'm gonna leave her on the ground. I kind of want them to rescue him, so I'm going to pick up the girl because I'd rather let everyone live and proceed to continue playing. Because I'm not going to just camp the hook, even though I didn't camp anyone. Like literally, she ran in front of me. So as you can see, one person's dead on hook. This guy is injured, but he's gonna have endurance, so I'm not gonna go after him. I know there's a girl over here, so I'm gonna go put my drone up here. And sadly, my radar is not picking up anyone because no one's scanned. But I know there's someone over here, so I'm like, where'd you go? And then then the girl's right here, so I'm like, yes, I knew I heard someone. So I'm gonna hit her before he goes this pallet, and I'm praying that no one decides to drop this pallet on me. And luckily for me, no one dropped the pallet on me, so we're good. So now I'm gonna hook this girl. And now this girl's dead on hook once she gets unhooked, and I'm like, wow, this game is going really fast. So by the way, if you want to win on the Serve Award, just pick Score Merchant, because apparently Score Merchant wins on this map. But I'm not surprised about it. When I play Score Merchant, you know how I always win. Like, I'm the best. What? Anyway, I'm weird. I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm the best. So because of that reason, I'm like, they're really dying like really fast. And it was weird because I did hook someone like really early in the game, and I did use Score Choke Pain Resonance to make sure the generators were lower, but it's like they just died really fast. Now I can tell I think this guy has made for this because he's moving really fast, or I just am bad at the game. But I feel like he moves really fast, so I was kind of prepared for him to make that pallet. Luckily for me, he did not make the pallet, so I was able to reach him. And in case you don't know, every time someone on your radar, you get a speed buff. So the thing about Score Merchant is, if they had made for this and you have a speed buff, y'all technically move at like the normal killer and survivor speed. So I would move at 115, she move at 100. Then this girl runs towards me again. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I just don't understand. I can't tell if they're doing it on purpose so they give up, which I can see why they would give up considering how like this game's over. But at the same exact time, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, it's just weird. So this girl runs towards me. So part of me is like, I could just kill her. But then this girl's like, I give up. I'm like, yes, I understand, my child. But because I have to make sure everyone dies, I'm gonna have to kill her. But I'm gonna give her a little bit of blood points to make her a little happy. So I'm not gonna kill her yet. But at this point in the game, I won. So this is why I only have one game for today. She already looks up. What? Woman. She supposed to steal my drone. And there's my drone disabled. But yeah, it's a really weird game. So basically the last minutes of this game are literally just me fooling around because I won. Remember how I told y'all, I say that a lot in my videos, like if someone leaves the game, I win. If someone dies in the game, I win. Like it's kind of impossible to lose a 3v1 with Score Merchant. Not well, like with Score Merchant, but it's kind of impossible for me to lose a 3v1 because I am just good at the game. So because of that reason, I just can't lose. So this girl's like, kill me now. I'm like, yes, ma'am, I got you. And I feel kind of bad because they were actually good survivors. It just, I didn't really even outplay them. I think what it really was like, I downed someone really fast, Score Choke Pain Resonance activated, and then I got the ability to basically say, hey, I'm going to make sure every single pallet is useless, so you can't use Desolation. In case you don't know, when you're playing Survivor and someone has Desolation, you can see that the killer has Desolation and that Desolation is on you. So you can purposely not vault any pallets. It's not like it only appears for the killer and that's it. No, the survivor also sees it. So they may have not vaulted any pallets this entire game to activate Desolation. But at the exact same time, Desolation still came in clutch because they were unable to vault any pallets. So before I down this girl and hook her, I decided to decide to close the hatch because I know that if she's gonna get off my hook, she's gonna get off my what's it called, my shoulder because of the fact that she has boil over. So I'm like, okay, as long as I can get her to go towards a close enough hook where I can hook her, or if I can just close the hatch, she won't be able to make it to the hatch. So I know she's gonna get off my shoulder. I'm prepared. So I'm mentally, I want her to like get scanned by the drone and then get killed. But she's like, never mind, I'm gonna complete my daily challenge or my mission, and then you can kill me. I'm like, yes, thank you. So she dies. So remember how I said Desolation was the focus of this video? I was not lying. But the thing is, we didn't get any value out of it at all. because no one vaulted any pallets. It dies, he fast. But it doesn't matter because I still won the game. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I know it was a really weird game because it was a fast-paced game that was odd. But it's just the fact that we won so easily and so fast, and I feel like we did a really good job because I just destroyed them. Like there really was nothing else. All this video was recorded, by the way, before the Halloween update. I normally try and post my videos in the same order I record them, but because of college, I've been posting them kind of like sporadically. But it's fine. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You know I love reading y'all's comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a nice day.